and surface area. You're going to be like slightly confused, really confused, or out of this world confused. All right, let's get you just slightly confused here. First of all, a prism. A prism, generally speaking, what you've been finding the surface area of have been rectangular prisms, aka boxes or whatever. And really, if you're finding the surface area of a rectangular prism, you know, you just simply use that little formula that you add the area of all the sides, well, which works for everything too. Area of all sides. And that's a pretty simple little thing. If I were doing a net of this, remember we kind of talked about this, I think. You know, you've got like a big rectangle, which would be this, and then unfold one side, it looks like this. Unfold another side, it looks like that. Unfold another side, looks like that. Other side looks like that. Now what am I missing? Who's thinking three-dimensionally there? If I do this as my little net and I fold all those corners down and I turn them down, I am missing, Andrew, the top or the bottom, whichever way it is, which is another rectangle this size right here. I'll put it down here just because I don't want to put it there. If you could draw that or put that and cut it and draw it and end up in your box, the surface area is the area of all of these sides put together. And the nice thing about a rectangular prism is that this and this are identical. So once you find that, you just put it together twice. This and this are identical. So once you find it, you do that. And this are identical. So you can put those two together. And you don't have a lot of work to do with that. Now, unfortunately, children, we have to broaden our horizons here and think about something like this, a triangular prism. Talking about broadened horizons. No, how much time do we have? And for that, you can think of, oh, by the way, this still works. If you were asked to find the total surface area, you can still just figure the area of all the sides and add them all together. But the book doesn't make life quite that easy. They have something that is called lateral surface area. Have we talked lateral surface area? Throw it in your jargon here. The lateral surface area. And if you were going to abbreviate that, children, how would you abbreviate that? Thank you very much. I knew somebody would catch on. And what the lateral surface area is the area of the sides not including the two bases. And I'm going to let you write that, and then we'll just discuss that for, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And I suppose I should jot down some numbers. Let's put some numbers on our triangle into a prism and make them something easy to deal with. How about we go 10, 12, 14, and 16. And in order to be able to find the lateral surface area, you need to know what the bases are of that triangular prism. And I know we've had this discussion before. Do you remember my loaf of bread theory?
Yes.
So what shape is the bases in this little thing here? Triangle. So if I'm looking for the lateral surface area, it is the area of everything but that front and back triangle. Okay? In which case, what do I have? I have, what color do I have? I have the area of this side here, correct? Let's write that down. Side number 1. And what is its area? It would be 12 times 14, right? It's a rectangle that is 12 times 14. And I'm sure you can do that in your head, but I can't. 48 and 12, 168. Correct? Yes, sir, Mr. Hahn.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. And it is also the area then of this bottom, which is another rectangle, correct? Yes, number 2. And what's its dimensions? Somebody? 10 times 14. And that gives it what? 140. This was 168. And then we've got number 3 side, which is where? Somebody? Where's my third side that I got? Maggie, it's where? Yeah, it's this one over here. You can't see any of it because it's stopped with this. It's this rectangle right here that goes straight down there. What are its dimensions? 16 for this and 14 for that. Somebody said that. And 16 times 14 is 224. So the lateral surface area, kids, is 140 plus 168. Is that even right? 308 plus that, which is what, 32. 532 inches squared. Am I right on that, or am I right? Okay. So you understand what lateral surface area is? If I were asking you, and here would be case in point, if I were to paint my classroom, I would only paint the lateral surface area of it. Because logistically, what would I really paint in the real world? Just the walls, which is really the lateral surface area. Okay? Now, with that being said, and you're going to say, well, this wasn't confusing. Take a look at these 3 shapes that I found the area of. What number appeared in all 3 of those? Yeah, this one I did 10 times 14, 12 times 14, and 16 times 14. Yes, you with me on this? See if you can make this deductive leap here. You can simplify your life by writing and thinking about it this way. The lateral surface area can be found by multiplying, well, let's do this, the perimeter of the base and multiplying it by the height. And I show you, as soon as you write that down, I will tell you. Your life can be simplified if you understand this little notion here. Here's my base, correct? The perimeter of my base is 10 plus 12 plus 16, right? 10 plus 12 plus 16, which if I add that all together, gives me, what, 38? And the height of my shape, remember, is when I set it on its base how tall it is 14. I'm going to take the shot that 38 times 14 is going to give me the answer I got right there. Will it work? I don't know. 152 and 38. Oh, look at that. 532. So the lateral surface area can be found quicker if you just do the perimeter of the base times the height. Okay? Now here we go. So little time and so much to do. Ready? Under this whole prism thing, total surface area equals the lateral surface area, which is what we just did, plus what? Lateral surface area was the area of everything but the bases, so total surface area is the lateral surface area plus the bases. Which would, since there's always in a prism, there's always two bases, it's 2 times the area of the base. And there is the really confusing thing. 2 times the area of the base. Total surface area is its lateral surface area plus area of the base times 2, because there's 2 bases. I don't know if that makes any sense or how unconfusing and confusing that is. Maybe what would help us, children, is to look at page 507B. No, maybe it won't. Maybe it will. I'm trying to look for a good problem that will just have you in stitches. Still looking for a problem. Right. Look at problem number, what practice one? Throw one at me. A, B, C, D, or E? C. C. Alright. C says, what's the lateral surface area of the cylinder in problem A? Well, and hopefully you can make the connection between cylinders and lateral surface area true. Because what is the shape of a base on a cylinder? Circle. So if my lateral surface area, children, is the perimeter of the base times the height, and my base is a circle, what is the perimeter of a circle? Somebody? Anybody? We don't usually use the word perimeter of a circle, we use the word circumference of a circle, and circumference of a circle is pi times diameter. And I am then going to multiply that by the height, which is, somebody said it, they just didn't yell it on it, 6. So the lateral surface area is going to be pi times the diameter, which is 10, times the height, which is 6. So the lateral surface area will be, let's just leave it in terms of pi, 60 pi's. Yeah? Yeah? Let's look at letter B, or no, I'm sorry, look at letter D, because that's another one. If you have this triangular prism again, drawn up and down a little bit more than my last one was, with these dimensions 8, 6, 10, and 10. Is that right? Somehow that doesn't seem right. No, 10. 10 here. If you were looking for the lateral surface area, what would you do? You never have to tell me. You just walk away. If I'm trying to find the lateral surface area of this member, I'm going to do the perimeter of the base times the height. POV times the height. What shape is my base? It is a... How do I find the perimeter of that triangle? It would be what added together? This is 8 plus this, which is plus this, which is, and then the height is? Height is? Everybody says? 10. So 8 plus 6 plus 10 is 24. 24 times 10 is 140, whatever that is, inches squared. So here we go. The test of lots of homework or very little homework or no homework at all. You, right now, where you're at, look at letter E. Tell me the lateral surface area of a 30-foot high water tower with a 40-foot diameter, and you must use 3.14 for pi. That would mean at this point, you tell me, if we get 80% correct, no homework. 70% correct, 5 problems. 50% correct, 25 problems. So take your time. We just did an example just like it. Lateral surface area, perimeter of the base times the height,